So as these teams ready up, we are now getting ready for the neutral joust.
12, 11, 10, 9.
And as it counts down, we look forward to a great match and hopefully an overtime because that's entertaining for everybody. Coming out with an initial possession is a headbutt from Flare, Flare with the cross pass and scoring it. Grumpiest Broom to Chrome Platypus at 3 meters. Not wasting any time, immediately getting on the board and immediately taking the lead with 9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, awesome headbutt coming out from the Flare guys and just quickly turning it into a good 2-pointer for a quick lead in the start of this game.
Coming out from the tubes is YouTube 2QB, sending it to wall to Palace. Palace sending an interception through the tubes. Grumpiest Broom to Game Dude. Game sending it to the wall to Chrome Platypus. Maintaining possession, but not able to get that pass to mid. So to retrieve it is Chrome Platypus, sending a pass to the tube, but to be retrieved by Palace. Palace with an opportunity left into the hands of Zach W. Zach W looking cross court into the hands of Andy. Andy to shield, but a save by Shepard. We talked about those great saves, and he's definitely making them. And with the clear downfield, Flare sending it to the hands of Andy W. And Andy W frantically sending it to mid. But a steal at tube. Palace sending it down. These teams are now boosting into it. Synapse to retrieve it under the goal, and Andy W with the dunk.
Good coordination coming out from the Nfinite boys, sending one to punch and then the other to score the 2-pointer.
So with roughly 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, it is a tie game. It is anyone's game, and it's definitely going to be a good one. So Shepard 2QB sitting immediately to the left tube, going for that ceiling pass into the hands of Game. Game going cross court, getting a bounce off the geometry, pulling the goalie, and Grumpy at 3 meters to pull ahead by 2.
Good shots coming out of the Flare boys. Just a really quick pass coming out from the tunnels, allowing Grumpy Broom to get the 2-pointer in.
Grumpiest Broom with no challenge from the goalie. YouTube 2 receive. YouTube sending it through mid, bouncing off mid. Synapse trying to get it. And not under pressure is Andy with time to spare, sending across court to Palace. Another give and go back to Andy. Andy into the hands of Shepard. Shepard to Chrome, and Chrome getting the clear to mid. So immediately stealing it, trying to go for that 3 is Shepard. Shepard not able to connect with that goal. But back into the hands of Chrome Platypus as he looks for a pass, sending it to Shepard, and another give and go as they pull that defense out of position to ceiling to Game. Game taking his time, going for another cross, but into the hands of Zach W. Zach not able to get that clear, and immediately in the back line, Shepard is there to retrieve it, and getting that goalie out of position, and the shot at the 3. Grumpiest Broom, assisted by Shepard, pulling ahead by 5.
Yeah, neither team is allowing any other the other team any breathing room. So Flare right now coming in with a great 3-pointer and for the lead.
Nfinite has to respond, down by 5. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, holding at Nest, trying to pull that stack out of position, sending an interception. Chrome Platypus making that 3 attempt, not able to connect, bouncing off shield, and YouTube able to get possession, sending it to his teammate to the right, and a clear comes out as Nfinite tries to get this stack in the boost down, hitting the geometry, losing their momentum, but able to recover it. Is Palace. Palace going for that cross court, and it's good. Andy W at 0 meters. It's now only a 3-point game, still into the hands of anybody who wants it, with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, still plenty of time for the Nfinite boys to definitely mount a comeback in this round. Can the Nfinite boys just convert more of those drives they get for 2-pointers?
So Shepard to Chrome. Chrome pulling that stack out of position, immediately giving it to Grumpiest Broom. Grumpiest Broom sending it down court to Game. Maintaining that possession. They're staying calm. They're staying collected. And then going for that 3, but into the hands of YouTube. Maybe not an advised shot, but it was rushed nonetheless. So sending it out through tube as these boosts try and form and trying to get out is now into the hands of Zach W. Zach W off the head of a member of Flare, but Shepard is there at the back line to get it, sending it to Chrome, and Chrome with the clear.
Blue gets their hands on it.
Getting awarded a save is YouTube. They send it off the wall, able to recover it off the geometry, sending it through tube into the hands of Andy W. Andy W with a one-on-one situation, but under pressure, sending it cross card, bouncing off the lower block. But luckily enough, Zach is there to retrieve it. Zach immediately back to Andy. They're looking to get these cross-court passes. They're looking to pull this defense out of position. But Flare looking very strong. They're not budging. They're playing methodically, but cross-court, and it's good. Zach W to Andy W at 1 meter. It's a 1-point game. Nfinite looking to come back from this deficit, and they sure are doing it.
Awesome slowdown by the Nfinite boys, just waiting for that very small opportunity. Andy saw the sneak opportunity, and Zach with a good cross shot.
Looking to maintain their lead is Flare. They want to get points on the board. Shepard immediately to Chrome. Immediately to Grumpy, excuse me. Grumpy losing possession. Chrome losing possession. And trying to get that clear down court is Nfinite, with Shepard slapping it out, and that quick boost from Nfinite to recover, but getting stunned out by Game and sending it off the wall of tube with a clear.
Interception.
So with possession, Zach W sending it to Andy, looking to create some distance to get this boost, and they do. They're going to challenge that backline player who throws it out and into the hands. Is it good? It is not, as it bounces off the geometry. Andy to recover it. Very frantic play. These teams trying to collect themselves, get into a rhythm. YouTube at the back line, sending it to Zach. Again, these teams are trying to get these defensive players out of positioning. They're not budging, but below court. And a save from Shepard. Shepard, we talked about these great saves, and he's definitely making them. So Shepard allowing his team to stay with the lead with these beautiful saves. Slapping it is Game, trying to create some type of distance from these Nfinite defense players. So going for that long shot is Chrome. Chrome not able to connect, and with that boost from Nfinite, they collect it at their bubble.
Yeah, I'm loving how the Nfinite players realize that slowing down the game is the right play for them right now. And with 3 minutes off the clock after the last 2-pointer, no scores have been made.
But Nfinite looking to secure a victory. They want a first victory of the season. They want it bad. And we can see that they want it, and they're going to play hard. So Zach W, with possession on the floor, loses it immediately to Grumpius. Grumpius scrambling, getting stunned as these fights go out at mid. It is a flurry of punches coming out from both teams. So ceiling pass to Chrome. Chrome immediately to Game trying to evade that, going for that shot, and he does. The 3-point off Nest at 10 meters to extend their lead by 4 points.
Awesome juke coming out by Game in a very critical moment of the game right now. With 1 minute and 45 seconds to go, can the Nfinite boys pick up the momentum?
Nfinite being one of the strongest teams of the preseason, trying to get their footing in the season one. It will take them time. They just need to find it. And a pass from Nest to right tube, and the clear down, trying to recover it off the wall is Palace. Palace there to get it, sending it cross court to the floor, into the hands of Andy W. Andy W looking for that cross pass under the goal, is not able to connect. So still with possession is Nfinite, sending it to that back line, not able to connect that backline pass, and looking to capitalize on his Flare with these boosts, stealing a boost. Oh, but they're able to get it. They missed the 3. Not able to get that rebound as these teams now scramble for possession. So Shepard stealing the boost off Andy W, sending it to mid through the hands of Nfinite's boost. And another subsequent clear as these boosts come out into the bubble. To get it is YouTube. YouTube under pressure, stuns, these stuns, subsequent stuns, and it back into the hands of Game. So with possession at the end of Nfinite, looking for that cross-court part, and they do find it at 3 meters. Chrome Platypus from Game. It is now a 6-point game. Nfinite needs 2 threes, but with 20 seconds remaining, just have to say that might not be enough time.
Yeah, good strong round one from both the Flare players and the Infinite players. Just Flare came out on this round one with very few opportunities and good shots coming out of the Flare boys.
So with that is the end of the first round with the victory going to Flare. Shepard making some beautiful saves, keeping his team in it, giving them the momentum that they needed. YouTube with 3 saves, Shepard with 2 saves, and Zach W with 1 save. But we called the saves out. We said that they were going to happen, and they definitely did. And we're looking forward to more of them and a good second round. Do you have any predictions?
Definitely, this game was. I think a lot of the chat is surprised as well, but I'm not really surprised that Flare takes this round. Infinite, with an unfortunate round 1 loss, but they can definitely come back.
That they can. They're not down. They're not out. They lost the first round. And who's to say they can't win the second round and win the third round? We would love seeing upsets. We love seeing unexpected victories. And I definitely want to see a forced third round. And I'm always hoping for an overtime. A great showing from Flare. Flare saying that, hey, we're a dominant team. We're trying to get out of this silver division, and we'll play as hard as any other team to accomplish it.
And as we look at the stats before the round starts, Shepard with 2 saves and YouTube with 3 saves. So a lot of great defense coming out from both teams, but it seems right now, Flare with the good shots.
So with 5 seconds on this countdown, the neutral joust for the second round is underway. Coming out of the tubes with the initial headbutt is Nfinite. Immediately into the hands of Nfinite again. Trying to go for that 3 off the bottom of the shield to recover it is Zach W. Zach W going underneath the goal to Palace. Palace not able to connect with that shot, but luckily YouTube is there. YouTube sending it immediately to Zach. Zach looking for that spacing, trying to find his team above goal. And above the goal, they cannot complete it as they get stunned out by the defensive Flare. And Flare to clear it, but Nfinite just too quick. They get there, and Zach W with possession at the bubble of Nfinite. So to recover it is Zach W off the wall, going through Bowtie, going immediately back to Zach, and for the shot, but it bounces off the crossbar. So Nfinite to get possession in their backfield at the backline is YouTube.com. And these stuns, they're coming out. This is a very physical game. This is insane defense from both teams. They are fighting, they are brawling, and they want this disc. So throwing an interception at Trench is Nfinite into the hands of Chrome Platypus, who immediately clears it. And to retrieve it is Shepard going for that 3, and he does get that 3 at 14 meters to capitalize off that interception by Chrome Platypus. Pulling ahead by 3 at 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, good punish by Flare. We've seen Infinite being dominant this first part of the round, but Flare with a good 3-pointer.
So with possession is YouTube. Under heavy pressure is Nfinite, trying to get that pass through the mid. Able to get that stun is Andy W, sending a dish to the side and recovering it is Zach W. The W brothers are trying to make something happen at goal and looking for the pass, but instead going for the shot at the bottom pocket is Zach W at 4 meters. It is a 3-2 game, 7 minutes remaining. Still anybody's game.
Good response coming out from the Infinite boys with 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go, and 1 point difference. We're in for a very good round.
So Shepard to Grumpy, Grumpy to Chrome, and immediately these beautiful passes. So trying to recover under that defense and offense, these teams now boost down, sending it back to Chrome at the back line. Chrome looking for that spacing, baiting that defender, able to get him, and he does find for that pass. Trying to get that shot and stunned out by Zach W, who gets possession and the subsequent clear through the tube. And these boosts come out from both teams as Shepard gets into goal in the bubble and Game gets it. Sending it back into the hands of YouTube, trying to get that back pass, not able to find Shepard, but YouTube sending it cross court into the hands of Grumpy. It is ping-ponging back and forth. Possession is going between these teams so rapidly, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, possession is definitely changing as both teams have only had exactly 50% of the disc.
And the stuns, they continue to come out. This is heavy defense, heavy pressure from both teams. They're not giving anyone breathing space. And they send it into that bubble. Trying to go for that shot is Andy W at 2 meters. Nfinite to pull ahead by 1. Nfinite, like I said, is not down. They're not out. And if they can maintain this lead, they will force a round 3.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Shepard 2QB sending it right to Grumpy. Grumpy under heavy pressure, losing it to the stack. They're going for that long 3 attempt, but it bounces off the shield.
Good read attempt coming out from Nfinite, where Flare have actually played the same breakout strat several times now, and Nfinite correctly punishing that.
So Andy W looking for that cross pass, a little bit behind his player, into the hands of Grumpiest Broom. Grumpy sending it right back to Shepard at that back line. The trusty Shepard playing his back line and keeping his team in this game. So Palace to receive possession, looking for that pass above Nest, sending it down, and the shot attempt is wide as it bounces off the backboard to the backline players. Grumpy retreats, maintaining possession, sending it down into the Nfinite's field. But Nfinite's stack is too quick. It is there to respond, but they do not get it. And Chrome Platypus capitalizing off that mistake at 1 meter. It is a 5-4 game, favor of Flare.
What a quick and far-reaching dunk coming up from Chrome Platypus to give the lead to his team.
Chrome, the right man in the right place, can make all the difference in the world, and he definitely does with that 1-point lead. So sending it down court is Palace. Palace losing possession to Chrome with that errant pass, but Chrome immediately sending it right into the hands of YouTube. But YouTube somehow getting it into the hands of Flare, but that quick boost from Nfinite is there to slap it out of their bubble. So Palace, to get that steal, that crucial defensive steal, sending it right down, and with that boost, it's there. All these teams they are boosting, they're getting onto the offense and defense. Everyone's set up, but in a easy advantage from Nfinite, a 2-man advantage in the bubble, sending it above goal. Andy by Zach at 2 meters. Still a 1-point game. Very entertaining with 4 minutes and 18 seconds remaining.
Yeah, good boost coming out from the Nfinite boys, where they bought themselves just enough time so that the Flare boys couldn't make it in time.
So Shepard 2QB sending that interception to Palace. Palace trying to go for that long shot. It will bounce wide, but Nfinite is looking to recover it outside bubble. Looking at that shield. Can he go to Palace? He goes for the shot. Andy W taking it into his own hands with that 4-meter shot. It is now a 3-point advantage to Nfinite. Nfinite is in this game. They're looking for the victory, and they're going to hopefully get it. I don't know.
Good passing again coming out from the Nfinite boys. Flare just not able to make it in time to defend the disc.
So Shepard to receive, has to get rid of it quick under pressure by that stack from Nfinite. Zach scrambling, getting a slap on it into the hands of Andy. Andy setting it up, but not able to retrieve it. Chrome immediately sending another slap out. Shepard at the back line to receive it. And the clear from Flare goes out. YouTube there, the trusty goalies, they're maintaining that positioning, and they're making sure that no breakaways are going to happen. So Andy sending that interception in the bubble of Flare, but off trench as these boosts come out into the hands of Andy. Andy trying to go for that quick shot off the backboard, doesn't connect, and it bounces to mid again. So Andy with the clear to YouTube, the pass to YouTube at the back line, maintaining possession. Losing it somehow is Palace, and with Chrome getting the boost off, some wacky interactions, Game sending it. Oh, and for the interception, Andy getting the read, the clear from Game, the pass, the back pass from Game, being read by Andy, Andy receiving it in the bubble, extending their lead by 5 points.
Yeah, awesome read from Andy, extending their lead to 5 points with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
So with 2 minutes, we've got Shepard holding at Nest, pulling that Nfinite stack out of position. They're not baiting, they're not taking the bait. Chrome holding it They need to make something happen. Nfinite turning on the afterburners, giving Flare no time to breathe, no time to set up. So Chrome at lower block, sending it back to back line under pressure. Shepard not able to connect that pass, but able to recover it off the rebound. So Chrome sending it to Ness and with the shot attempt and back into the hands of Palace as Nfinite will now boost out to that mid, sending it off the floor, looking for that shot, looking for that pass, and they get it underneath the goal at 2 meters is Palace.
Yeah, good bounce shot coming out from YouTube, allowing his teammates to get there and receive it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Definitely some strong play from Nfinite. Nfinite saying we're not out, we're gonna give you hell, and they are definitely doing that to Flare. So Shepard 2, Grumpy to ceiling to game under pressure, sending the shot. It is wide, but able to recover it. Is game off of his initial shot attempt, sending it to floor, trying to get that is Grumpy pulling the goalie, leaving an open net for an easy 2 at 4 meters.
Yeah, with 40 seconds to go, it seems like right now Nfinite is going to win this round, forcing the third round.
And this is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see that third round. We wanted to see a nice, strong match from both teams. Flare coming out very strong on the first round. Still playing very strong in the second round and with possession, but not able to get that shot is Zach, bouncing off the crossbar, and Grumpy is there to recover it, sending it to Chrome. Chrome looking for a long shot off the trench, but Nfinite is there in the bubble, getting stunned out. Now a scramble is happening, but not able to recover his Flare when they needed it the most. And with no time left, the second round will go into the hands of Nfinite, forcing a third round. This is what we wanted to see, and we're definitely getting our money's worth.
Yeah, great round coming out from Nfinite. Andy absolutely leading the charge tonight with 14 points out of the 18 to their name.
Looking at these stats, very physical play from both teams. These stuns are high. Zach W coming in with 36 stuns, highest on his team. And on the other team is Game with 32 stuns. These physical players, they're throwing their hands, they're getting these blocks, they're getting these steals. A lot of steals from both teams, as you can see. A lot of stunning, a lot of steals, which is indicative of a very physical game. And the saves across the board. Shepard with 2, Grumpy with 3, Game with 2, YouTube with 3, Palace with 1. Just saves all across the board. And the points decisively going into the hands of Andy W with 14 points, well above any of the other players. YouTube with 0, Palace with 2, Zach with 2. Andy, the strong player for this game, and looking to keep that momentum into the second round with Flare, 3 points from Shepard, 7 points to Grumpy, 3 to Game, and 6 to Chrome. So with the countdown of the third round, this is still any one series. I can't say that enough, that this is extremely entertaining, and the joust being underway in just seconds.
Absolutely. I think I want to see the Flare boys just speed up their boosting, because I think that's the only thing that's separating them from a decisive win right now.
So Palace with possession, sending it to Zach. Zach with that cross pass to Andy at 1 meter. Not able to follow that is Shepard, and Shepard being blindsided by Andy flying in and just getting it for a nice, easy 2. So for the first time this series, Nfinite coming out strong, maintaining the lead, hoping to get the lead and keep it. Shepard to receive at Nest, taking his time, sending it to a boosted player, not able to get it as it's a little too far ahead, and Zach to receive it. Zach to Andy. Andy making the attempt off the backboard, but it's wide. But Nfinite is there at the back line. Zach to receive it. Zach sending it to his backline player, YouTube.com. YouTube to Palace. Palace looking downfield under pressures. Andy Shepard retreats back to goal. Losing that momentum is back to Zach. And sending that interception is Zach. Trying to get that cross pass, but that stack from Flare is there to receive it. And going for that 3, and a beautiful save from Zach W. Zach W right there in the right time. Can't stress that enough. And getting that clear. And to receive it is YouTube. Sending it downfield.
Great save by Zach W. You could actually see him throw himself towards the disc last second for an important save for his team.
So game with possession. They want to get this win. They want to surprise everybody, and they want to finish strong, holding at double diamonds. Shepard trying to get Nfinite to challenge him, but Nfinite has the lead. They don't need to do anything. So Shepard 2 game at ceiling, back to Bo, into the hands of Shepard. Shepard, again, taking his time, wants to look for an opening, wants to look for any type of advantageous positioning to get a goal on this defense, but not able to get it through 3 defenders. Zach W is there making another second save within a minute. And
Yeah,
Zach,
good, good slowdown coming from the Flare boys, just unfortunately not able to score this round, this drive.
Team takes possession.
so Shepard to receive it, sending it to that backline player, Chrome Platypus. So Chrome will take his time, trying to bait that defense. Grumpy pulling it through tube, evading a defender, not able to get that pass off after he gets the juke, and the stun comes out from Nfinite. To receive it is Palace. Palace going for that clear through mid, not able to get it. Bounces off the geometry, but Palace is there again to receive it. Sending it through mid, trying to get that boost, stealing that boost, overshooting it, and under pressure by Game getting it and sending it again through the tube. A lot of boosting and clearing. These teams are playing at a very fast rate. So Andy, with that long shot, bouncing off the lower part of the crossbar, but back into the hands of Palace. Palace immediately looking for his player across. Zach 2 in front of the goal, but not able to get another bounce off the crossbar. An unfortunate series of dings. So Zach W2, receive it, holding at the side, looking for an opening, and getting it behind goal. He does to Andy W at 3 meters.
Yeah, Grumpy was covering that pass, but apparently he dropped down to cover the shield lane.
Zach taking his time was the right choice, finding his brother behind the goal and getting that shot at 3 meters.
It's game on.
So Shepard to receive, sending it down to Game, and then another cross pass to Grumpy as this staggered boost comes out from their initial joust. But losing it to the boosted stack of Nfinite. Nfinite sending it back to Zach W. Zach, again, trying what he did last time, taking his time, sending it that backline, youtube.com. Getting it back at the wall, sending it cross court in front of the goal. Does he have it? And Shepard making the save. Shepard proving that he can do it, and he will do it. So Game to pick it up off a missed pass opportunity from Nfinite, going for that long shot, but there to read it is YouTube, making another save, denying that 3 opportunity that Flare so desperately needs. So with another stun out from Palace, Palace going for that long shot, and it is good at 31 meters, exactly what Nfinite needs. 7 points, 7-point lead. Nfinite looking to take this 3rd round and take this series, getting their first win of the season.
Nfinite maintaining clear composure over this 3rd round. Can Flare respond with their such a good aggressiveness and defense we've seen from them?
So down by 7, Flare has to make something happen. It can't be stressed enough. Chrome getting the shot attempt, pass attempt, and the boost from Flare overshoots it. So Zach will get it off the floor, but not able to connect with that pass off the lower geometry. And he under pressure, getting stunned out, and Flare will maintain possession in the backfield, but they will lose it again to Palace as he clears it through, and the boosts from Nfinite come out with a clear advantage. Look at this. They got all the time in the world, and they send a ding. But to recover it is Grumpy getting the stun. Really a strong positioning from Nfinite, but they weren't able to capitalize as Flare comes right back. Shepard with possession, going cross court, going to Chrome at 2 meters. It's 2-7. Flare looking to come back from this deficit and showing that they will do it and they can do it.
Flare's absolutely not giving up. Great clearing, great boosting coming out of Flare in such a desperate times. 4 minutes to go.
So Nfinite with joust possession for the first time this round. Not expecting that score from Flare. Flare proving that they are a strong team and they can compete with any of the other teams. So Palace sending it to Pac-Man into the hands of Andy W. Trying to stop that boost is Palace, but Palace not able to get it. And Game boosting through and getting this steal off Andy W. So YouTube to get it, sending it down to the court into the hands of Shepard. Goalie to goalie passes and going for that long 3 attempt, but not good. It bounces off the shield into the hands of Chrome Platypus, and the stuns come out. You can see this clustering. You can see this very physical play from both teams. So attempting another 3 attempt, it bounces off the crossbar, off the right edge of it, and into the hands of Nfinite. Nfinite looking to extend their lead. Andy taking his time under pressure. Zach taking his time, keeping it slow. That's what they need right now. They need methodical passing. YouTube not able to catch it, looking like there might have been some issue. So game to receive it off the ceiling, going for that long 3 attempt, but right there is Zach W to get the interception. So Chrome putting his hands up, trying to catch that pass from Zach, but it is wide and into the hands of Andy. Andy trying to get this attacker to make a move, but sending a long pass that bounces off the inner tube and back into the hands of YouTube. So Zach, cross-court pass, a little too far ahead. His teammate is not able to receive it.
Clears it out of their zone. Picked off. Blue clears it out of their zone.
And another strong series of passes to receive it inside the bubble. Zach W. Zach W going for the shot attempt, but it is no good. And it bounces out into the hands of Grumpiest Broom, going for another clear attempt, getting his team to boost to it, try and read it. But it goes into the hands of Zach W as Nfinite reads it. And down court to the hands of Andy W. Andy being swarmed by Flair, sending it back off the floor into the hands of his brother.
Yeah, absolutely no breathing room for either team right now. Just not a lot of points going on. So let's see which team can gain the momentum right now.
And that they will do as it sails back into the backcourt of Nfinite. And to receive his game, going for that long 3, but Palace is there, making some crucial saves, and they really need them.
Great pickup by Orange.
So coming out of goal is YouTube.
Possession moves to the blue team.
YouTube to send it to mid, bouncing off the lower block. It's still anyone's disc as these stuns come out, and it's into the hand of Game, and it is now into the hands of Zach W as another clear comes out, and these teams are looking to boost, but not able to grab it. Palace is there to get it. Has Andy on Nest. Andy making the cut to goal, and he gets to Andy, and Andy at 1 meter to extend the lead by another 2 points.
Yeah, what a crucial secure for coming out for the Nfinite team. I think at this point of the game, Nfinite might have just secured the game for them.
Nfinite is going to come away with this 3rd round victory. There is absolutely no time for Flair to make anything happen. They can't make the shots. They can't make it happen with only 11 seconds remaining. This series will go to Nfinite, their first win of the season. Able to break, and they get the 3 attempt. Insult to injury is Zach W, finishing the 3rd round 12-2.
Absolutely strong comeback coming out from Nfinite. What a surprise when coming from Flair, and Nfinite just maintaining composure over the next 2 rounds and winning it.
Definitely a strong showing from Flair. Flair not able to keep up with Nfinite as Nfinite got into their rhythm and powered ahead for the 2nd and 3rd round victory. But a great game to both teams. And if we still have the stats before they quit, what does those stats say, Skinny?
Yeah, good saves coming around all around for every single player. Zach W with 4 saves, YouTube with 5 saves, Palace with 2 saves, and on the Flair side, Shepard with 4 saves, Grumpy with 4 saves, Game with 3 saves, and Chrome with 1 save. Just all around denial from every player, giving each other just a hard time to score and zero to little opportunities.
Definitely some great defense, a lot of pressure from both teams. It was very frantic, no one had any breathing room, but a great match to watch. And I think with that being said, we are done with this cast, and I thank all of the viewers for tuning in. I thank the players for playing this magnificent match. It was an amazing game to watch, and I look forward to the next match at
right now. Don't mean to,
Next match
to interject, but
is-
yes, we do have a match coming up like right away here between Guinness and Nebula. So this match is concluded, but we're going to stay on this channel, and it'll be me and Sir Dimwee right after this short break to cast Guinness versus Nebula. So stay tuned.
So I've been SputnikKobra,
And I've been Skinny.
and we thank you. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.